In the modern information space, there are many obstructions you will find when trying to determine whether the info you find is true or false. Be it corporate meddling, government psyops, or, well, idiots being idiots, there are many forces at work making our lives hard. While I might not be able to tell you whether your source is clean or not, hopefully I can give you the tools you need to determine that yourself. I'll try to make this as widely applicable as possible, but some things are only applicable to certain topics, while others may apply to most things except a select few. It will be your job to recognize things when you're working. I'll be structuring this in 5 levels based on, in my personal opinion, how reliable each item is and how much weight you can put on them when determining trust. They'll be ordered 1 to 5 top to bottom, with 1 at the top being the most reliable and 5 at the bottom being the least. Only 1 in this group, because it's the only way you can be immediately sure something happened. First-hand knowledge, you saw it happen. As you can probably tell, without putting in quite a bit of extra work and, a bit of luck, you'll be hard-pressed to find anything in this category, but if you do, it will make your job trivial. Footage, be it a picture or video taken first-hand by a trusted individual you personally know. Footage from a trusted individual you do not know, but are sure had first-hand access to said event. Verbal account by a trusted individual you may or may not personally know, that you are sure witnessed the concerning event first-hand. At this level, we're in the zone you'll probably find yourself when starting an earnest investigation, on the ground reporting by small or freelance journalists local to the area you're observing. This gets bonus points if it features good videos or pictures. Industry-focused reporters, don't receive funding from concerned groups or have a record of good reporting. Same bonus as above applies. This is pretty rare, but I've run into it enough times that I thought I should note it. If you find the event being mentioned in tangentially related internet forums with the poster not sure of what they're looking at or listening to, this is widely applicable, but it's only really useful if you know where you're looking to begin with. Second-hand reporting. Journalists have their own sources. Just because they had first-hand access to people on scene doesn't mean they are relaying that information accurately. They may not have even verified their source before releasing their article. Social media posts from unknown users with sources cited, photos and videos time-stamped. Bonus points if footage has been examined to detect editing. Most of this is trash that you should ignore. Social media posts from unknown users, no sources given, no timestamps, a photo or video with little or no context behind what it is. Even if there is context, make sure to look around the web and see if you can find out if it's been edited. I had about a 30-minute collage of videos from 2013 to 2016 Ukraine that had been edited to replace Ukraine markings with Russian Zs and vice versa. With the increased prevalence of AI-based editing wizardry, cannot rely on the camera being honest in our work. Even just reading or watching anything here probably does you more harm than good. Avoid at all costs, except for in extreme circumstances. Image boards, but not all of them and not always. Trying to explain image boards to the average internet user, like I assume the person reading this is a fool's errand. However, just know that if you are trying to use an image board to source material, you have a 90-10 chance of 90% of what you find being completely worthless made-up nonsense. 5% doesn't sound like bad odds until you realize just how much you'll have to slog through and how bad most of it is. Some tips to help you navigate this wasteland if need be. Don't go on 4chan, really it belongs in a section 2 below, but given it shares the format, I'll include it here. Look for posts with nice formatting and lots of sources. Endure the slurs. They can honestly be kind of creative with them. Don't click on spoiled images if you don't want to have a bad day or you know what it is from the title. The titles lie, by the way. The only way you'll learn what they are is the hard way. State media. There's a reason they don't like to go by this name, but you know it when you see it. Confirmed honeypots. I'll keep it brief, but this includes Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, and Discord. These sites have been designed to be perfect carriers for government and corporate info campaigns. Avoid at all costs. They will only muddy the water.